Welcome to Audiobook Digest, your go-to channel for the best book summaries and digests in audio format. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share to stay updated with our latest uploads. Today, we are proud to present a comprehensive summary of the deeply moving memoir, When Breath Becomes Air, by Paul Kalanithi. This poignant narrative takes us on a journey through Kalanithi's life as a neurosurgeon facing a terminal cancer diagnosis, exploring themes of life, death, in the pursuit of meaning. Sit back, relax, and join us as we delve into the profound reflections and experiences of Paul Kalanithi. Paul Kalanithi's memoir, When Breath Becomes Air, is a profound and moving narrative that delves into the intricacies of life, death, in the pursuit of meaning. The book captures Kalanithi's transition from a dedicated neurosurgeon to a terminally ill cancer patient, offering an unparalleled perspective on the human condition through the lens of medicine, literature, and existential reflection. This summary aims to encapsulate the essence of Kalanithi's journey, exploring his philosophical musings, professional experiences, and personal transformations. Chapter 1: Early Life and Influences. Paul Kalanithi was born in 1977 and grew up in Kingman, Arizona, in a family that placed high value on education and intellectual pursuit. His father, a cardiologist, and his mother, a former nurse, were instrumental in nurturing his love for learning. From a young age, Kalanithi was surrounded by books and encouraged to explore various fields of knowledge. His early fascination with literature led him to admire the works of great authors such as George Orwell, Albert Camus, Fyodor Dostoevsky, and Virginia Woolf. These literary influences shaped his understanding of the human experience and kindled a passion for storytelling and philosophical inquiry. Simultaneously, his interest in science and the workings of the human body pointed him towards a career in medicine, specifically neurosurgery. Chapter 2: Academic Journey. Kalanithi attended Stanford University, where he pursued degrees in both English literature and human biology. His academic pursuits were driven by a desire to bridge the gap between the physical sciences and the humanities, seeking a deeper understanding of what makes life meaningful. His studies in literature allowed him to explore themes of mortality, identity, and the human condition, while his coursework in biology provided a scientific framework for these existential questions. During his time at Stanford, Kalanithi's interest in the mind-body connection grew. He was particularly fascinated by the brain's role in shaping human experience and consciousness. This dual interest in literature and neuroscience set the stage for his future career, as he sought to understand how the biological machinery of the brain could give rise to the intangible aspects of human existence. Chapter 3: Medical School. After completing his undergraduate studies, Kalanithi enrolled at the Yale School of Medicine. Medical school was a transformative period in his life, exposing him to the stark realities of life and death. In the anatomy lab, he spent countless hours dissecting cadavers, an experience that brought him face to face with the physicality of death and the fragility of life. One of the most poignant moments during his medical training was his experience in the labor and delivery ward. On his first day, he witnessed the birth of twins who were born prematurely and did not survive. This encounter with the simultaneous emergence and cessation of life left a lasting impression on Kalanithi, reinforcing his desire to understand the deeper meanings of existence. Chapter 4: Residency. Upon graduating from Yale, Kalanithi began his residency in neurosurgery at Stanford. This period was marked by intense pressure, long hours, and the high stakes of performing delicate surgeries that could mean the difference between life and death for his patients. The responsibility was immense, and Kalanithi found himself constantly balancing the technical demands of his profession with the emotional and ethical complexities of patient care. One of the significant cases he handled involved a young boy named Matthew who had a brain tumor located in a critical area. The decision to operate was fraught with risks, as even a slight mistake could result in severe neurological damage. Despite the successful removal of the tumor, Matthew later developed complications that required lifelong institutionalization. This outcome deeply affected Kalanithi, highlighting the heavy burden of responsibility that comes with the role of a neurosurgeon. The grueling schedule of residency often left Kalanithi exhausted, and questioning his ability to maintain the human side of his work. He observed that the relentless pace and the need to excel often led to a sense of detachment from patients. He recalled moments when he had to deliver devastating news to patients or their families, feeling the weight of their fear and uncertainty. These interactions were a constant reminder of the importance of empathy and the human connection in medicine. Despite the physical and emotional toll, Kalanithi's passion for his work and his commitment to his patients remained unwavering. He continued to seek meaning in the relationships he forged with those he treated, striving to honor their humanity even in the face of immense pressure. Chapter 5. Transition to Neuroscience Research. During his fourth year of residency, Kalanithi took a break from the hospital to work in a neuroscience lab at Stanford. His research focused on neuromodulation, a field that explores ways to send signals from robotic limbs to the brain. This work aimed to improve the functionality of artificial limbs, enabling them to provide feedback to the brain and enhance the quality of life for amputees. The time spent in the lab was intellectually stimulating and provided a welcome respite from the high-stress environment of the hospital. However, Kalanithi soon realized that his true calling lay in the operating room, where he could directly impact patients' lives. After nearly 2 years of research, he returned to his residency with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper appreciation for the complexities of neurosurgery. Chapter 6. The Diagnosis. As Kalanithi approached the end of his residency, he began experiencing severe back pain and unexplained weight loss. Initially attributing these symptoms to the physical demands of his work, he soon discovered that he had stage 4 metastatic lung cancer. This diagnosis marked a dramatic shift in his life as he transitioned from being a doctor to becoming a patient. The realization that his time was limited prompted Kalanithi to reevaluate his priorities and contemplate the legacy he wanted to leave behind. He struggled with the uncertainty of his prognosis, wondering how to balance his professional aspirations with the need to spend quality time with his family. The decision to continue working or to focus on writing and spending time with loved ones weighed heavily on him. Chapter 7. Family and Legacy. One of the most significant decisions Kalanithi and his wife Lucy faced was whether to have children despite his terminal diagnosis. After much deliberation, they decided to move forward, and their daughter, Elizabeth Acadia, Katie, was born in July 2014. The birth of their daughter brought immense joy and a renewed sense of purpose to Kalanithi's life, even as his health continued to decline. During this period, Kalanithi focused on completing his memoir, driven by the desire to share his insights on life, death, and the search for meaning. He worked tirelessly on his manuscript, hoping to leave behind a testament to his journey and to help others navigate their own existential questions. Chapter 8. Final Days and Reflections. Kalanithi's final months were a mix of struggle and cherished moments with family and friends. Despite his physical deterioration, he continued to engage in meaningful activities, including spending time with Katie and completing his book. His reflections during this period are deeply moving, offering a window into the mind of someone facing mortality with grace and dignity. In March 2015, Paul Kalanithi passed away at the age of 37. His wife, Lucy, played a crucial role in ensuring that his unfinished manuscript was published. In her epilogue, she reflects on their journey together, expressing both the pain of loss and the gratitude for the profound love and connection they shared. Chapter 9. Themes and Philosophical Reflections. The intersection of medicine and literature. Kalanithi's memoir beautifully intertwines his love for literature and his passion for medicine. He often reflects on how these two fields provide different yet complementary perspectives on the human condition. Literature allows for the exploration of existential questions and the complexities of human emotions, while medicine offers a more tangible understanding of the human body and its vulnerabilities. Throughout the book, Kalanithi draws on literary references to make sense of his experiences. For instance, he finds solace in the works of T.S. Eliot and Samuel Beckett, whose writings delve into themes of mortality and the search for meaning. These literary influences provide a philosophical backdrop to his medical journey, enriching his narrative with depth and introspection. The human side of medicine. One of the central themes of When Breath Becomes Air is the importance of empathy and human connection in medicine. Kalanithi emphasizes that being a good doctor goes beyond technical expertise. It involves understanding and addressing the emotional and psychological needs of patients. He recounts moments when he struggled to maintain this human connection due to the demands and exhaustion of his work. Kalanithi's reflections on patient care highlight the ethical and moral responsibilities that come with being a physician. He underscores the need for doctors to balance their scientific knowledge with compassion, ensuring that they treat patients as individuals with unique stories and emotions. Facing mortality. Kalanithi's diagnosis of terminal cancer brings the theme of mortality to the forefront of the memoir. He grapples with the reality of his impending death, reflecting on how it reshapes his understanding of life and meaning. His insights on mortality are both profound and poignant, offering readers a deeply personal perspective on what it means to confront one's own end. Throughout his journey, Kalanithi seeks to find meaning in the face of death. He explores how his illness has changed his priorities, leading him to cherish the moments he has with his family and to focus on the legacy he wants to leave behind. His reflections on mortality serve as a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of living with purpose and intention. The search for meaning. At its core, When Breath Becomes Air is a memoir about the search for meaning. Kalanithi's journey is marked by his quest to understand what makes life worth living, both as a doctor and as a patient. He delves into philosophical questions about existence, purpose, and the nature of consciousness, drawing on his experiences in medicine and his love for literature to find answers. Kalanithi's reflections on meaning are deeply intertwined with his experiences as a neurosurgeon. He examines how the brain, as the seat of human consciousness, plays a crucial role in shaping our perceptions and experiences. His insights into the mind-body connection provide a unique perspective on the search for meaning, highlighting the interplay between the physical and metaphysical aspects of existence. Chapter 10. Conclusion. When Breath Becomes Air is a powerful and moving memoir that offers a profound meditation on life, death, and the search for meaning. Paul Kalanithi's journey from a dedicated neurosurgeon to a terminally ill cancer patient provides a unique and deeply personal perspective on the human condition. His eloquent writing and philosophical insights leave a lasting impact, encouraging readers to reflect on their own lives and the legacy they wish to create. Through his memoir, Kalanithi fulfills his wish to help others understand and accept death as a part of life, and to know that it is possible to live with integrity and meaning even in the face of mortality. His story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring quest to find meaning in the midst of life's greatest challenges. Thank you for listening to this summary of When Breath Becomes Air on Audiobook Digest. We hope you found Paul Kalanithi's journey as inspiring and thought-provoking as we did. If you enjoyed this audiobook, please subscribe, like, comment, and share to help us grow and bring you more great content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Join us next time for another enriching literary experience. Until then, happy listening.